Recording in progress. Okay, so welcome back to What If Civilization Started Over, episode 69. Just kidding, episode 6. You can read from the title. But I'll just erase these weird French lines. Nobody likes French lines. Okay. Well, so last time I did announce that it was medieval ages, which is correct. So medieval, wow. But anyway, something is happening that nobody ever saw coming, except for people who saw it coming, which is nobody, except for the people who did, which is probably nobody. Some French people who were unhappy with the government sail away and land here. And they begin to form their own country, expanding, existing, taking Cornwall, and they begin just generally taking areas of England and Wales because why not? They will then begin to go up towards the Scotland. They will walk up over to it and do things that everyone does in Scotland and begins claiming it. That's gonna do for English expansion today. Thought it was gonna be a video. But anyway, in North Africa, a pretty relevant event will take place with a pretty relevant country. Pretty relevant. This area of Morocco, just a sec, will declare Morocco is a thing now. Yep. So Morocco doesn't exist, I guess. Morocco. Let me change colors. It's better for Morocco. Probably, but let me change this up. Yeah, it's better Morocco. But anyway, Morocco will break away and the Lime country slash Italy won't really care and they'll allow this to happen and they just watch them do this, which is normal. But then they will sail out ships, this Moroccan country, and go south with their ships. They will land on some islands that nobody thought existed because why would you think they existed? And they claim them, like the wind. And then they land here in Western Sahara? I don't know. I think it is Western Sahara. Making a country in West Africa that looks like that. But back in the Middle East where this is happening, India. Well, not India, sorry. Persia slash Iran, the Persian Iranian country, will begin its expansion westward, eastward, sorry, and will begin entering into Afghanistan, Pakistan, and then India, taking all this land for their own until they reach up to claim this area of India and go down here and take this area and that area until they look like this. But as you might be able to guess, it's kind of hard for a newly formed country to just take a lot of land because this country isn't really fully formed yet, as they got their independence last episode from the dark green country, which they're actually about as big as the dark green country now, but not for long. Because, like I said, it's hard to exist as a country when you have literally too much land. And so, especially if you're a very new country. So this area, ooh, what the heck? Change the tolerance. Well, sorry, just a sec. A new country will split off. It's a very annoying tolerance. A new country will split off from the. Does that look better? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. A new country will split off from the Persians to form their own country in India and Pakistan and Hindustan? I don't know. But anyway, they would take this area and Persia still gets land from this, so they just allows this to happen. And India, just like the Persians, begins expanding right after their formation, except somehow they're able to stay together for the most part and go down the peninsula and begin claiming upward lands and begin going towards the Bangladesh region. But before they can, just like the Persian country before them, an area of their area will split off because they're expanding too much and form its own country, medieval country, and begin expanding east, taking the Bangladesh region and Myanmar. However, unlike India and Persia, they will stop after gaining a sizable amount of land, as they would expect at some point India would come after them, and they wanted enough land to be able to defend against India. So that's what they ended up having. However, they do send an exploration. Let's see any colors. Okay. They send an exploration group out to go exploring. And this exploration group stops here, but they don't have any contact with the other ones. So they form their own country on Hainan and begin, or however you pronounce that, and begin going farther into China and Southeast Asia, taking all this land, and they begin working on Vietnam, taking all that and that. However, since they only have a small group of people, nobody is revolting from this massive expansion through China, and we have the formation of China. However, more and more purple country people begin moving into this area, and eventually the two will meet up. Let me make that border look a little bit more civilized. But anyway, so the two will meet up, and they will even end up taking some land from the purple country when some purple people want to split off and join them. But this is what Asia will look like for now. Not for long, but for now. Back in the Middle East, some internal errors are happening over here. In this area, it's not as so defendant of the blue area as each other. Just kidding, as the blue one. That works. So this area split off from the blue country. But the blue country doesn't really do anything about this because they have to deal with stuff from the war. So they just allow this to happen. Border deals then occur with the red, where the red will gain access to the Persian Gulf, which I'm pretty sure they had at one point, but not for several episodes. So they will take it back in exchange for something that I will show in just a sec. In exchange for something very important. The formation of the Square Alliance between the Red Country and the Persian Gulf country, who band together for defensive purposes in a military and economic alliance to defend themselves from the blue team. Sorry, losing my voice. Another country, however, will join wanting defense from the blue team, and that country is, whoa, not Antarctica, Somalia. I say don't want to get attacked by the blue team either. But as a reaction, the blue team will form. Oh, let me deselect that. As a reaction, the blue team will form their own alliance, the Circle Alliance, because they want an alliance to counter the red team's alliance. Yeah, and who will they get on their side? But so if you think you know, just pause it right here, write your guess, and then I will reveal who it is, and then you say if you got right or not in the same comment. But also comment down below what your favorite of my Wixo countries is so far. But anyway, the two countries that will be joining are none other than the infamous Egyptian and dark green teams, causing a chain of anti-blue team reactions across the Middle East and Europe. It's not as strong in countries such as France or Iberia, who didn't join in the war, but it's very strong in countries like the Yellow Team and Greece, who fought the dark green team directly. But no one is going to take any action now, and this team will immediately begin aggressive actions against countries didn't do anything to them. And one of those countries is this country. When the Egyptians begin pouring into their enclave here and take it over, as well as landing on the coast of the area. However, red team troops will immediately cross in, and the blue sees this and doesn't want an immediate ginormous war, so they will just watch as the Egyptians are pushed out of the dark country, and they agree on a peace deal where some of their land in North Africa gets annexed. However, some of it remains under their control. And the um Doobie-doo? Just a second. The will, not the will, they will form a they will join the Square Alliance, but they will also well, no. But they will also do something. Well, why is this having such an issue, computer? I hate this computer. Anyway, they will also not just do that, but also they will, if this moves, do something else in an alliance. They will form the world's first currency economic alliance, the Czech Alliance. Between them, but nobody else for 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 the time being. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I assume you are watching, hopefully. Or else how are you hearing this? Ha ha ha. Well, anyway, let me fix this. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 40 subscribers, and I'll see you next time.